Recently I've been thinking a lot, how everyone's saying, hey Trump, when was America great? What time period are you referring to? When was America great? I was thinking about this and I'm like, you know what? 2001. I was 5, I was walking around, getting snacks, taking naps, no responsibility. It was the greatest time ever. Then I'm like, oh wait, 9/11. Welcome to Movies with James. Today we're talking about Masterminds, the newest comedy flick that came to theaters about a bank robbery. It has some serious names in this. We got Wilson, we got Wig, we got Sudeikis. It's an all-star cast. I'm excited about it. Let's talk about it. So Masterminds scored a 32% on Rotten Tomato. Ugh, that's not good. It stars Zach Galifianakis, Kristen Wiig, Owen Wilson, Jason Sudeikis, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon, Ken Marino. We have the waitress, Tom Lennon's in it, I think. There's a bunch of funny people in this movie. Directed by Jared Hess, who did Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. I know you may say, oh, Nacho Libre's not that good of a movie. Yes, it fucking is. Chancho, I need to buy some sweats. So I was very excited to see this movie. Like, it looked hilarious. It seemed like a cool concept. It's a true story. Whenever they say it's a true story, no problem with that. Say based on a true story. Then have a little under thing that says with a shitload of lies that have nothing to do with the actual story. That's all I'm asking for. Based on a true story, but includes material that has nothing to do with the actual story and is based on pure lies we made up in a writing room. That's all I want you to say. That's all I'm saying. Please do that and I would be happy with it. I want to talk about the cast really fast. Jason Sudeikis, he's kind of my idol. He's just a funny dude, so likable. He's banging Olivia Wilde. What? Hell yeah! One of my favorite actors is in this movie, Owen Wilson. You guys go, oh, fuck Owen Wilson. I love Owen Wilson. I like Owen Wilson better than Tom Hanks. You know why? Because he doesn't act pretentious. He's Owen Wilson. Hey, I'm Owen Wilson. My nose is a little messed up. I have long blonde hair. He's not trying to up himself. Like Tom Hanks. I'm Tom Hanks, I'm the coolest guy in the world. That's my best Tom Hanks yell. You know how his weird yell? It's so annoying. Me personally, I do not like Kate McKinnon. Don't. And now you're gonna say, oh, why don't you like Kate McKinnon? I respect her talent. She's a very talented comedic actress. Very talented. But like a juggler, I respect the talent, but I don't give a shit, nor am I interested in it. Sorry. Same with Leslie Jones. I get it, you're talented. But I'm not a fan of the talent you have. Kristen Wiig, I feel like she doesn't really have an emotion. I have no idea how Kristen Wiig is a famous actress. I will never understand that. It's kind of like Michael Cera. What are you doing here? This story is basically about Zach Galifianakis and Kristen Wiig. They drive armored cars. Owen Wilson is a guy who is kind of just like a southern guy who drinks beer and is like, hey, why don't we convince them to steal money from the armored cars? They steal the money, and then Jason Sudeikis is a hitman, and events ensue. It's allegedly the largest bank heist in history, but you know how Hollywood likes to lie to our fucking face, so who knows what's really going on. The good part of this movie is that you don't really care what happens because you have no investment in it whatsoever. You have no interest in what happens. It's a great movie to put on in the background of any event because you don't give a shit what's happening, you're not interested, nothing funny is going to happen, and you don't have to worry about missing anything because nothing you miss is worth missing. So it's a great background movie. That's the goods of it. Now let's get to the bads because that's everything else. Alright, the bads of the movie. Number 1, the accents. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's almost as if we got a bunch of famous actors to just act like shit. Kristen Wiig, Zach Galifianakis, their accents, I get it, they're doing a southern accent, but they accentuated it to be comedic and be funny, but in such an unrealistic way. And I understand you're allowed to do that. For example, Talladega Nights, they accentuate the accents. But at least they have good jokes. It's funny. They're trying to make a Talladega Nights kind of joke, but none of the jokes, there was no funny jokes. And a full disclosure, I watched this movie drunk and didn't laugh once. I watched The Conjuring. I was laughing my ass off the whole movie. It was hilarious. The girls crawl on the wall. Ha ha! Silly little girl. This movie even under the highest level of intoxication, I couldn't even giggle. It's not funny whatsoever. It's like I couldn't take it seriously, and it's okay to take movies not seriously. For example, Step Brothers. Great movie that's not serious whatsoever, but it's not a serious event. It's a bullshit fucking stupid event. Don't try and make a real event dumb and fucking stupid. It doesn't work. I feel like everyone's trying to make the next Step Brothers. Let's be honest. Step Brothers is like one of the best comedies ever made. It may not be the funniest movie ever, but it's one of the best comedies ever made. You'll never make a more quotable movie than Step Brothers. I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set. You call me Nighthawk. Fancy sauce. The fucking Catalina wine mixer. Why are you sweating? I was watching Cops. There's so many quotes. That's just off the top of my head. This movie, it's just no good quotes. It's also so hyperbolic. They have consultants, and if this is a true story, if it is to be 100% true, it's the dumbest human beings on fucking earth. They do a lot of dumb physical humor, like Zach Galifianakis can't get the money in the truck, and they steal the money, and then people are chasing them, and there's a lot of falling, and it's just not funny. Like the joke about, oh, the bullet betwixt my butt cheeks. Ha ha ha, shut the fuck up, it's not hilarious. This movie's a true story in the same way The Passion of the Christ is a true story. Sure, that's if the bad. Everything was bad. It wasn't funny, shitty acting, the casting was great cast, amazing cast. It depresses me how shitty movies are nowadays. So not funny. Was it written by 5-year-olds? Okay, time to review this movie, and this is going to be pretty fast because I just have bad things to say. It's going to be very easy. 5 categories: story, acting, production, creativity, watchability. Let's do this. Story. Based on a true story. Oh, I'm sure they robbed an armored car. I'm sure they went to Mexico. But all this bullshit that between it and these weird words and terms and accents didn't happen. Story is shitty as fuck. It's not a 0. It's a 0.5 out of 5. Acting. Oh my god, it was bad. It was, I mean, I could go down to the street, find 12 of the people arbitrarily, and just by talking to them and giving them a Kevin Spacey masterclass, they would be able to act better than these people. Because the problem is, the actors, which are great actors, deliberately try to act stupid. They think acting middle American and acting with a southern accent is to act dumb. They go, oh, it went betwixt my butt cheeks. Oh, I don't know, is the Pabst Blue Ribbon ready? Cause I don't know what's up and down. I fucked my sister. I'm a goddamn retard. Is Jerry Springer on? Cause I need to jerk off. Like, they act like they're such dumb people. I get it, they're not the most smart people. It's cool, but you don't have to overdo it. They overacted the hell of it. Okay, acting normally I would give it a 3, but since it was such an all-star cast, I'm pissed. I'm giving it a 1. Production. I don't fucking, everything was shit about the production. Was there even a production? Did he hire a production company? Pretty sure it was just 10 guys with, like, you know, red cameras going, hey, funny people that pay $5 million each, can you do something for this video? So yeah, you're getting a 0.25. Creativity. Creativity. A lot of artistic liberties were taken. It was poorly executed, made up bullshit that had actual storyline. I can't even explain how bad you did that. 0.25. Watchability. I watched it because I was still could barely get through it. I didn't even pause when I took a piss. I just took when I pissed and came back. I couldn't handle it. It was so bad. 0 watchability. 0.5 plus 1 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.
It's 2.
2 times 4.
It's 8.
8. Official score of Masterminds is at 8. Wow. So 32 is so generous. I don't know why it got a 32. 8. That's probably the worst score I've given a movie. I hated this movie so much because it had nothing of value. It wasn't cool action sequences. There was no memorable scenes. It wasn't funny. The acting sucked. The story sucked. Everything about it sucked. Alright, some final thoughts on this movie. I don't know where to begin on this one. Look, I'll give you an example. If you're on Tinder and you want to invite a girl over to watch a movie, great movie to put on because it looks like a movie that's good. when you tune in for a sec, oh, Kristen Wiig, Zach Galifianakis, Masterminds, sounds good. You'll be watching it and then you go, you know, I have no interest whatsoever in this movie. And then you'll do some, you know, you might create a child. You know what? This movie actually may promote childbirth. Well, that's enough talk for me. Thank you for watching this episode of Movies with James. It has been a good time explaining how shitty this movie is. I hope you have a good life. I know you will, actually. I believe in you.